Okay, so I'm officially not broke anymore. I mean, I wasn't broke at all. I have some savings, but the problem is I don't have a stable income of what they call it in 9 to 5. My name is Tom Stoll. I'm a YouTuber. This is my second channel. And on my main channel, I teach people how to grow on YouTube. And on this one, I just make videos like this. Thinking about being broke and being stupid is kind of similar things, don't you think? Because if you're broke, if you're clicked on this video, you probably are, then why do you think you're smart? It's not to destroy your ego or something. Is that just people think that suffering is something glorious, that they need to have this mindset of a David Goggins to win in life, to get to success they want to. But if they're smart and if they think they're smart, why don't you just do the same thing and get successful without suffering that much, without destroying your body like David did? Now I'm gonna tell you a story that happened to me with my mother. She came into the room and she said, "Son, it's time for you to make money. It's not enough for our family anymore. I can't like pay for everything for you forever." And this was eye-opening because it makes you realize which kind of person you are. And it makes you also to take the responsibility for your own life, to be committed. And the funny thing is, people are actually more smarter when they're responsible. So one of the problems you may have if you're still broke is you're relying on someone. You are being not detained, but in a sense addicted. What's the right word here? I'll give you another example, okay? I went on a trip with my friendship group, and there was this one guy that had a car and took us all there, and he was like a leader automatically because he had a car. So he had to decide when to go, where to go, what to do, because he had a car. Not that he wanted to be a leader. It just like we became dependent on him. That's the word I was looking for. If you're dependent on someone, that is the number one reason that you're broke, because you're in safety. Your mom cooks you dinner every single day. She gets to buy groceries. Maybe you help her, but she pays for them. And this is the kind of comfort you have, and you allowed yourself because you're dependent. What can you do if you can't control the situation? How can you be more smarter? You can't. So become 100% responsible of your own life, even if you can't, even if your mother pays for your dinner. And I'm not gonna lie, mine does, okay? I'm still not in the situation to do it myself, which is pretty sad, but if you realize it, the actionable step here, pick up your voice note and say to yourself or to the like recorder your current situation, where you're at, and just re-listen to it. It may sound so bad, you may even not recognize yourself, because maybe you were afraid of something. I eventually took it from the book from David Goggins. What's funny, I'm telling you to not to get into his philosophy, but this one thing really helps if you face and listen to yourself, because how many people do? You're constantly scrolling away, getting this anxiety. I'm gonna tell you one more story. I went on this event in like a big city, capital of my country, and there was like what 10,000 people there, like a big festival, was parties and meetups and meeting new people. And if for not this one girl that I met, it would felt lonely to me. I was feeling lonely throughout the whole time. I had some connections here and there, got to know people's names and their roots because this was like a nationality festival. But there was no deep conversation, no more meaning behind it. It was just all shit talk. All with no purpose, with no deeper connection, which made me feel lonely. And the funny thing is, you can be lonely in 10,000 people's event. And it's not even that it was the problem of event or the people that went there. It was me that was the problem. I allowed myself to be lonely. Even though I was around all of these people, I still gave myself a permission to feel like that. And you gave yourself a permission to be broke. It's your responsibility that you are. Fix it, bro. Go and do something about it. I'm gonna tell you one more story. I wanted to get a haircut, okay? And haircuts are like what, $20? And so I have the money for the haircut, but I felt like I didn't really achieved or feel respect for myself for paid for this haircut. The reason is I've been going on a free haircuts for the past 1.5 years. Just going as a model, helping other people that are learning how to cut people's hair. And I was just like, a testing ship. This is why I eventually got this haircut, because it's faster to cut and it's easier for them. And it does look more decent. Anyways, I felt like I wasn't the person that deserves a haircut. And so what I thought, okay, how can I make this $20? Just this $20, so that I can pay for this haircut and I will feel worthy that I achieved it. The first thing that popped into my mind is delivery. I needed the smart money and fast money, and not for the sake like making money, but for the sake of, unlocking and breaking my limiting belief. Well, beliefs is probably one of the most important things after relying on someone. Basically, one of the most important reasons why you're still broke. Anyways. So, I thought I would go to delivery, okay? To deliver some stuff. But my legs, after the trip, they're like broken, they're hurting. They're not broken, like not the bones. But it's that just I had a really bad shoes, and they made my legs feel really, really bad. And so I declined delivery because I couldn't walk properly. Okay, my health is more important. So that what's the next thing? Okay, I could do something with my YouTube channel, maybe just do like a quick service of reviewing other people's channels for like $20 for one person, do like a Loom personalized one, or like a call for 1 hour. Normally I don't do this. I sell coaching and it's like high ticket, but I need this $20 fast. What do I do? Is fast money really that good? Because one of the limiting beliefs of people that are broke is that they need to get money fast. And I kind of understand them, okay? The hierarchy of Maslow. There's this triangle that says people need money, people need goods, food and stuff. And like one of the basic level is money, is being able to pay for your freedom. But is fast money really that good? Is me going to delivery would change something? Imagine I was stuck on being a delivery guy. I mean, for the sake of breaking the limiting belief of not paying for haircuts because, well, they're quite expensive, and I could just get one for free. But I already broke it just by talking through it. Beliefs are changed when you create new beliefs on top of it. So now I feel like I believe I deserve this haircut because I worked hard previously, because I had some savings. I have some savings. I made some online sales, which is pretty amazing at my age. And it's not really the problem of my income, it's the problem of my not stable income and not getting $20 today. Okay, maybe I'll get the $20 next month and I would get probably even more. But today I didn't got anything, so I was like, oh. The funny thing is I didn't realize that my video got more views and some guys booked a call with me, and which is a progress. It's not that just not in money metrics, okay? But it compounds. And I started to thinking, whoa, holy crap, my camera just, sorry. I was just trying to show you this, okay? And it says delay gratification. Basically, if you think long term, you get more benefits. And fast money obviously is instant gratification. It's something that you could easily spend, like I could easily spend it on haircut. But I could invest that same exact time into improving my speaking skills, which I'm doing right now. So that later on a sales call, I would be more, what's the word? I have a book, How Legendary Leaders Speak. Well, what is the word? Eloquent, that's the word. Okay, so I would be more eloquent, would sound more smarter. Even though sound more smarter doesn't mean that you are smarter, but it helps me. Anyways, coming back to the topic. Don't rely on anyone. Don't limit yourself in your beliefs, because if you think that you're broke, you're gonna stay like a broke person. But if you think that you're worse and you will be a millionaire, you will. But if you think that you're broke, you would never become a millionaire. Like, there is no chance. Even though if you think you will become a millionaire, there is a chance you won't, but the chances like are quite higher than if you don't, if you think that you will stay broke forever. Okay, this is probably the message of today's video. Don't stay broke forever. Don't stay stupid. And stupidity, it's funny, being smart. I've recently started to study the definition of words, and I'm looking for my phone, but my phone is recording. But if you look for definition of smart, is it really like saying eloquent stuff, or like, bro, what is going on with this production quality? My microphone just dropped. I'm sorry. Is that really of you perceiving the picture of a smart person, or is it really to you thinking in advance, in a future? Is it really that fame that people get, like YouTubers, are that important if they don't really provide anything to the world? The actors, the filmmakers, they just provided entertainment. They just appeared on the screen many times. Yeah, they maybe played a really good role and they acted really well, okay? But which kind of fame is that? If we compare it to a fame of Elon Musk that created a bunch of companies, a fame of scientists that opened stuff, a fame of people that conquered places like Napoleon, okay? He conquered for his tribe. He got the status fame. He appreciated for it. But the another actor, a Wednesday girl, who the hell is appreciating her? Everybody knows her little cute face, but who cares? And the same here was like being broke. Who cares that you have a goal of being famous? You have a goal of being rich. Nobody does. Nobody does, including yourself. Because Having a goal of become famous leaves you with an unpurposeful famousness, with a famousness that didn't add anything to the world, like a Wednesday girl, okay? Becoming rich through cryptocurrencies and scams won't give you an enjoyment and happiness that you probably strike for, because there is an ultimate desire after the money, the freedom. And it's good because if you're a man, you strike for freedom. Yeah, this is some philosophy for you to think throughout this evening or morning, whenever you watch it. So subscribe. Pow pow. Here's the button.